All right, parents, welcome. In this explainer, we're going to unlock a simple but wow, is it a powerful technique. It can totally transform homework time, making it way less of a battle and a whole lot more of a win for everyone. So let's just dive right in with a scene that, well, if you're a parent, you probably know this one by heart. I'm talking about the dreaded homework standoff. You know the one, right? Your child is daydreaming, looking at anything and everything but their schoolwork. Meanwhile, you can feel your own stress levels just creeping up, and the tension in the room, you could cut it with a crayon. Okay, but here's a thought. What if this whole struggle, what if it's not actually about them being lazy or defiant? What if it's really all about science, about how their brain is literally built? You see, it all comes down to a set of skills we call executive functions. Think of these as the CEO of the brain. They're in charge of paying attention, managing impulses, and, crucially, starting tasks. And in our kids, that CEO is still in training. And one of the biggest skills they're learning is something called task initiation. It's basically the mental muscle you need just to get going on something without procrastinating. And for young kids, that muscle is still growing. It gets tired easily. And on top of that, it is totally 100% normal for kids to have short attention spans. Just take a look at this chart. Science tells us that what we might see as them getting distracted is often just, well, them being their age. You can't expect a 7-year-old to focus like a 10-year-old, right? It's just not how their brains are wired yet. So here's the bottom line. We can't fight their brain development. It's a losing battle. Instead, we need a tool that works with their developing brain, not against it. And that is exactly what we're going to talk about. And that tool, that secret weapon, it's called the 2-minute rule. It's this simple but amazing little life hack that's actually grounded in real behavioral psychology. Okay, so how does it work? It's so simple, you're gonna love this. It's got 2 parts. For any little task that takes less than 2 minutes, the rule is just do it now, get it over with. But for the bigger stuff, like homework, the goal is totally different. It's just to start, to work on it for only 2 minutes. That's it. And that's where the magic happens. A 2-minute commitment, it's so small, so non-threatening that the brain just doesn't put up a fight. It basically bypasses that, this is too big and boring feeling that causes procrastination in the first place. Okay, that sounds great in theory, right? But how do you actually put this into action? Like tonight? Let's walk through the how-to guide. It's a simple 4-step plan. First, you break the task down. Second, you pick just the very first 2-minute step. Third, set a fun timer. Make it a game. And fourth, and this is so important, you celebrate the start. And here are some fantastic examples of what that looks like in real life. For math homework, maybe it's just solve the first problem. For writing, it could be as simple as write only the title. See the pattern? The goal isn't to finish. The victory is just getting started. But we all know kids. And sometimes even 2 minutes can feel like climbing Mount Everest. So what do you do when you try this and you still get stuck? Let's troubleshoot. So what if your child is still stuck? You've picked a tiny step, you've set the timer, and they're just not budging. What's the move? The answer is always this. Make the first step even smaller. I mean, ridiculously small. If solve the first problem is too much, dial it back. Try just write your name on the paper. Or even, let's just open the book to the right page. Make it so easy, it's almost impossible to say no to. Okay, another common question I get is about distractions. How do you handle all the things that can pull their attention away, even for just 2 minutes? The key is to create what I call a focus zone. For just those 2 minutes, that's all. Phones go away, the TV goes off, and you clear the space of clutter. It's like a little signal to the brain that says, okay, for a very short time, this is what we're doing. And I really want to stress this next point. This isn't just a trick to get through tonight's homework. This is so much bigger. What you're really doing is helping your child build a foundational skill they will use for the rest of their lives. See, every time you use the 2-minute rule, you're helping them build an action habit. You're literally teaching their brain that the way to deal with big tasks isn't to worry about them, but to take one tiny step. You're replacing procrastination with action. And just look at the long-term benefits here. We're talking less family stress, fewer homework battles. Yes, please. But more than that, you're boosting your child's confidence and their independence. It creates this positive momentum that spills over into everything else. And what's really cool is how your role changes. You get to stop being the homework enforcer, the bad guy, and instead, you become their coach, their biggest supporter, cheering them on for taking that first step. If you remember one thing, let it be this: 2 minutes of starting is more powerful than 2 hours of worrying. That's it. The action itself creates the motivation, not the other way around. So, here's my challenge to you. Try the 2-minute rule tonight. Just pick one thing and aim for a tiny 2-minute start. You might be absolutely amazed at how that small step starts to build a more focused, a more confident, and honestly, a happier learner.
If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment your thoughts and tell us what topic you want next.